The Toronto Transit System, the better way. It is a system that 2.65 million people use daily. Every day, people take the Toronto Transit Commission to go to work, go to school, or many more, like going to a special event. For some people living outside of Toronto, they rely on other transit systems to get to Toronto so that they can use the TTC to get to their destinations. The TTC is vital. When the 2003 Northeast blackout happened in Toronto, commuters were struggling to get around the city. It reminded us about how important why we need the TTC. The Toronto Transit Commission operates transit buses, streetcars, paratransit, and rapid transit services. Established in 1921, the TTC comprises 4 rapid transit lines, over 149 bus routes, and 11 streetcar lines, of which 148 routes makes 243 connections with a rapid transit station during weekday rush hours. The TTC operates the third most heavily used urban mass transit system in North America, after the New York City Transit Authority and Mexico City Metro. The TTC employed 12,449 personnel as of December 31st, 2011. Throughout the years, the TTC went through its times that were high quality,
it's out with the old and in with the new,
and the times that were appalling.
People want subways, folks. Subways, subways. They don't want these damn streetcars blocking up our city.
But when Torontonians think about the TTC, the first thing that comes into their mind is the underground. Underground are vehicles that has 6 cars, travel to 88 kilometers an hour, and runs on rails. Is the TTC subway system, one of the most eye-catching icons in Toronto. Of both underground and elevated railway lines, it was Canada's first completed subway system. The subway and RT encompasses 4 lines and 69 stations on 68.3 kilometers of track, with 6 more stations and 8.6 kilometers scheduled to open in fall 2016. The TTC sometimes used the term rapid transit internally to describe all 4 lines, but in public usage they call it subway lines, with the exception of the Scarborough RT, which is commonly called the RT. Day by day, people use the subways to get from point A to point B. Some people get on the subway and get off at their destination at the same subway line. But for others who travel to a lot of places, such as downtown Toronto, they would have to transfer to another line at an interchange station, such as Yonge and Bloor Station, the busiest station on the system. During the rush hours, it could be pretty squeezy. It is hard to imagine what life would be without these subways. It would be a treacherous disaster. But there was actually one time when the subways did not existed. There was a time when only buses and streetcars were the only way. But the TTC knew that they needed another form of transportation so that people could get around the city faster. How did the TTC create the subway system? And how did it manage to expand for 60 years?